I believe in you. Let's do this. Today's vlog, I want to talk about the two ways of using social media. The passive way and the active way of using social media. And the principle that I call using social media instead of just letting social media use us. Today is a celebration of the dead here in Czech Republic. So, I am going to take you with me on my way to a graveyard where my family is buried. And I will go light up a candle there so you guys can tag along, as along the way I will share some of my thoughts about using social media instead of just letting social media use us. Come along, let's get it. In my perspective, there are two ways to use social media. First one is passive. This is when you only scroll, only consume the content, and you barely even like, and you barely even comment on the content. And there is a second way, that is the active way. And I believe that in the active way, you actually comment, you actually participate, you reach out to other people, you share your own content. Social media companies want us to use social media passively because that's how they make money. We consume the content, we look at ads, and they sell our attention to the advertisers. But we can also use social media actively, share our own content, reach out to people, make new connections, build a business, build an audience, find new information, comment, stay in touch with friends. There are so many benefits to using social media. We just have to be aware of the downfalls and of the traps. Be aware of how we can use it in a healthy way. You know I have to. Only you can decide how you're gonna be using social media. If you're only gonna be using it passively or if you're gonna use it actively. I would really recommend you to use it actively. Just like everything in life, be in attack mode. You decide what you want to do and then do it. Don't let the outside world decide. If you're using it passively, you're letting the social media control you, and that's not what we want, is it? Is that what you want? Yeah, I don't think so. And if that's what you want, just my kind of videos are not for you. Go have fun somewhere else. If you are this kind of person, if you really care about your social media usage, and you do want to use it to make your life better and build your dream life, then I have some steps for you. So keep watching. You can see the chimneys from almost anywhere in this town. And I will climb up one day. It's always a long wait on this crossroad, always. So this is about the size of the crane that we once climbed with our friends. Crazy story, that's for another time. Check out this factory. It's huge! My hometown is known about this company, Continental Barum. That's where they make world-class tires, and about 70 to 80% of the people who are born here end up working there. It's the bus stop. There's the train in the background here. Okay, so that's done. It's gonna be time for lunch, but the day is definitely not over. Still a lot of fun coming up. Now I want to go over the steps, over the 5 steps to start using social media instead of just letting it use you. Step number 1, learn about social media to understand how it works better. Step number 2, start paying more attention to how much time you spend on it and how you use it. Step number 3, start becoming more active. Engage more in the comments. Step number 4, become more social, start reaching out to people. Step number 5, start creating your own content and sharing your own life. And let's get more into the steps separately throughout the day. Editing section for now done. It's time to go hang out. Do you remember what was the first step towards using social media instead of just letting it use you? It's this. The first step is, of course, learning about social media, learning to understand, learning about the business model, what's behind it. How do they make money? Why is it free for us to use? How does it operate? Why it was created? What were the intentions? How's the algorithm? How does it work? What is it for? Great place to start is a documentary on Netflix called The Social Dilemma. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's already pretty dark, but hopefully you can still see me with the flash from my phone. I can't see anything. Step number 2 is become more aware of how much you're using social media and how you're using social media. Check your screen on time. Set reminders and set limits about 60 minutes a day for social media, right? Being more aware. Are you using it more actively? Are you using it more passively? Most people never think about this. Become more aware of your usage. As you can see, it's warm-up time for our co-workout session. As we work out together here, we do the big 6 moves for calisthenics. The first one is push-ups. Next one is leg raises, squats, pull-ups, bridges. This is the killer, handstand push-ups. So how was the workout?
Amazing! I loved it. Woo!
Step number 3, because this is where it starts to get fun. This is where you actually start to be more active with social media. You start commenting on other people's posts. You actually pay attention to what you're consuming. And you stop being only passive, right? Before you started observing how you use social media, now you're changing it. You're starting to change it. I want to tell you more about this virtual gym that we're building. You saw us earlier work out together on this Discord server. So what is this? We call it a virtual gym for personal growth. We host real-time practice sessions where we jump on a call and we practice together, we co-work together, we do art together. We practice creativity together. We work out together. This creates a better environment. We can simulate an environment of a gym, but bring it home. It makes it much easier and much more fun to work out. And you can connect to amazing people while doing it. So if you would like to join us for some practice sessions, check out the link below, sign up for that free trial, and let's do this! Let's make the world a better place together, because alone you are strong, but together we're unstoppable. Step number 4, this is where it starts to get uncomfortable. This is where you start reaching out to other people on social media to make new connections, make new friendships. We are too scared to just send a message because we think, oh, we don't want to bother this person. It's weird to send a message to a random stranger. It is uncomfortable, but once you start doing it, you overcome that kind of fear, you overcome that kind of cringe, that weirdness, and you start to see that, oh wow, I can actually meet amazing people through social media this way. Only if I reach out. And it's funny that I'm actually talking about it today, because in a week I'm flying to Abu Dhabi, and just today I found a person through Couchsurfing that is going to host me and my friend when we get to Abu Dhabi. Just found him today. You can see upcoming travel 10th to 11th, Abdullah, Abu Dhabi. That's my host. How amazing is that? The last step, step number 5, is where it really gets interesting. Because that's when you start creating your own content, building your own audience, and creating your own product, selling your own product, either digital or physical, and you start to build a business using social media. You can build an audience that will know you, like you, and trust you. They will support you, they will buy your stuff, and they will make it more fun. They will make the journey more fun. Because once you share it, once you document your life, oh, it becomes so much fun. That's why I'm doing the vlogs, because it's so much fun. Documenting your life is fun, and people need to see it. We need to make social media more real. No more pretending. You don't have to be that, you don't have to be that. It's just people want to see real people. We want to interact with each other on social media using videos as a tool, and we can do that. It's just about the decision. It's just starting and going through the cringe that, you know, we have, that kind of cringe feeling when we're starting out. We have to go through that, we push through that, and the life of a content creator is amazing. So that's it. That's the 5 steps to using social media instead of just letting social media use you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you watching. I had a lot of fun making this vlog today, and as always, like, comment and subscribe, because alone you are strong, but together we're unstoppable.